What is up, guys? It's your boy Skibbity That Toilet 35, back from that crazy cruise I just went on to promote my new This Is Not an Ad energy drink. And today I was actually going to be interviewing some of my new and first ever customers. Hey, what is your name, sir? My name is... That's awesome. Anyways, how is the drink? I mean, it's okay. It kind of just tastes like sugar. It's really good. I like it a lot. I would endorse it to all of my friends. Thank you. Anyways, here's another happy customer. Dude, you just threatened that guy with a gun because he didn't say your drink was good. This drink is literally sugar and water. He wasn't lying. The ingredients are sugar and water. And most of it is sugar. There isn't even much water in this. Ah! Oh my God, you shot me! What the hell? But that's not all. What are you doing? What are you doing? How dare you talk bad about the drink? Oh God! Ah! Oh please! Oh my God! Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and everybody in between. I have just finished my first week of the new semester of college. I am slowly withering away. I have a cold coming on. I already have way too much homework to handle, and I still stick to the daily video upload. We are on the freaking grind. And you know what you need when you're on the freaking grind? An energy drink. You might be thinking I'm about to transition into an ad read, but no, this is actually the topic of today's video. Because, you know, gamers and energy drinks, they go together like Stanley Cups and lead poisoning. And so, with that in mind, it's not a surprise that energy drinks are kind of a huge thing in the streaming space, with a lot of them partnering and sponsoring many different streamers. I mean, in 2022 alone, people like Red Bull, G Fuel, Monster, Bang, and Mountain Dew's Game Fuel, which until now, I didn't even know was a real thing, were sponsoring hundreds of thousands of streamers. And, like, there's other smaller companies that have slowly grown since then. One of the big ones being Gamersups from Jay Schlatt. That's a great frame to start on. That's much better. But a lot of these different companies are getting more and more popular, ever increasingly becoming pretty well known. And recently, I've stumbled across a company that I would argue is never going to see the same success because of how they treat streamers online. I found this company very randomly when I saw a streamer posting about them getting bullied in their chat by them, and it made me go down a rabbit hole learning about this group, and I realized that this is not the first person they bullied. In fact, going through the comments on their Twitter account show you that they essentially just shit on anyone who says anything remotely mean about them. It's honestly kind of insane, and so I wanted to dig into that while also doing a quick little dive into their actual company's website, because I swear to God, it looks like it was cobbled together by a colorblind 7-year-old in 2014. So, without further ado, let's dig into the very strange and shitty company, Assassin Energy. So first I'm gonna take you guys on a little voyage in my shoes, okay? Or I guess my boots. I wore boots today. I was chilling on campus, scrolling through Twitter, doing my thing, just having failed a nice little chemistry quiz, and I stumbled across a tweet from a Kick streamer named Forgot to Pull Out. Yes, that's his name, but that's not relevant to the story. What is relevant is the screenshot he posted. It was a conversation that happened in his Kick chat earlier that day between the brand and some of his chat members and him. And from what I've heard, it's because he told this brand no to having been offered a sponsorship. However, I've heard rumors that's not true. That he might have said something else to them or that he's been talking trash about them. But regardless of that information, the way that this brand acts in his chat is absurd. It is insane, and I wanted to read it for you guys. So let's just hop right into it. So it starts out with the first message I saw from Assassin Energy saying, "You are DMing people about my company," which is a great start because we immediately are being self-reported that this guy is the owner. This guy owns the place, unless it's just some weird social media manager on a power trip. But then he follows it up with, "You don't think people told me? XD, XD." Literally, that's the XD emoji. And then follows it up more with, "Fix those teeth, brother. Stop streaming and get a job. Start acting like a man and support your 4 kids for real, not begging on the internet. Laters, bro." Which, what? Are you a brand or are you a Redditor? What just happened there? What, like, even if you were to have told the brand no or just said their drinks are shit, that doesn't justify you going into his chat and trashing on them. Because, like, you already even set up that you are a fragile brand, and whoever's running it, if you talk trash about their product, starts pissing and shitting in people's chats on the internet. And even though he said "laters, bro," and has ended the conversation, he comes back with one little bit of a whammy, saying, Butthurt Now with a bunch of W's, and then Got You with a bunch of U's. I only assume this guy is violently inebriated or might have fallen asleep on the keyboard. He's sleep typing. It's just insane to see. And so I had to look deeper into this. I had to see what this brand was all about because, like, I've never heard of Assassin Energy. And so I wanted to look into their brand because there's no way that a brand this immature had anywhere near 1,000 or 500 followers. And I was correct. I found their brand and I stumbled across their account, which I want to put into context really quickly. When I first found their account, it had 300 followers. And right now, after this controversy and after this viral tweet, they joust a very unfathomable 305. They have gained 5 followers since this controversy, which is really funny because one of the tweets we'll look at later in this video is them trashing on someone in the Twitter comments being like, well, this controversy's helped us grow more than your brand ever will, which I hope this guy has more than 5 followers, because that's more than this brand grew from this controversy. It's like, it's crazy. And I had to look deeper, so I went into their website next. So I went to their Twitter profile, and I found their website. And honestly, the website should be the thing that defines a brand, right? It's the brand's home base. It's how you know what the brand's all about. And at first glance, you can't really tell, because it looks like the site was cobbled together on Weebly or something. They literally have the title in the top left, but also the title right here, just in case you forget their name. And also, the font they use, I swear to God, I might be crazy here, but I think they're using Times New Roman. You know, the thing that your chemistry teacher forced you to use whenever you were writing an essay, it's exactly what they're using. I hope they use double space. I want you to put into perspective something really quickly, okay? A Monster. The thing that most people say is like, hey, that's too much energy. Hey, bro, chill out with all that caffeine. One of the normal-sized cans that's like just a little too tall is about 160 milligrams of caffeine. That's quite a lot, but put into perspective, a coffee is about 150, 120, so it's not exactly insane. But you know what is insane? 250 milligrams of caffeine, which makes a little more sense now because we're now put into the context that whoever was typing in this dude's chat was clearly doing a little bit of their own product, maybe even snorting it, because, like, clearly what they were doing was overtaking their Assassin Energy formula and go in rage mode in this dude's comments, typing so fast their fingers bleeding while experiencing heart palpitations, and that's probably why this guy is such a dickhead. Or he's just very insecure about his product, and if that's so, unfortunate. I just noticed something as well. Why is one of the stock images for ingredients this image of this woman running with just, like, cups all over the ground? Just littering. What are they getting these images from? Like, what even is this one? Is this, like, a stereo? I don't know. I'm trashing on the website too much. I'm looking too deep into it because there's so much more to look at because, you know, the content of their site means nothing compared to the content of their character. So let's go back to Twitter and look at their comment section. Actually, hold up. Breaking news. We actually have a tweet that just released from Assassin Energy responding to all of the drama, except I don't think they handled it very well. Although I haven't given it a full once-over. I just read the first sentence and I'm already set to a good start. They're clearly still snorting the product. All right, so attention assassins. I'm doing a bit of an announcement in regards to some rubbish Twitter drama. It had nothing to do with him saying no to the affiliate offer. Here's the complete context, not one random photo. We reached out to the person to offer him an affiliate position with Assassin Energy. He said no because he wanted to try the product before he endorsed it, which is fair enough. Yes, that is fair enough. We decided to post about Assassin Energy and slander the name, which... did he, though? I'm doing a quick once-over of forgot to pull out account. And so far, from what I've seen... anytime, like, in recent time, in the past week even, I haven't seen him mention this brand once. I have seen him mention other energy drink brands, but he hasn't mentioned Assassin Energy a single time. So I don't know where he could have posted about it. Maybe he talked about it on stream, which, if that's so, isn't a valid thing to get mad about because, like, you're only saying this to your live viewers at the time. But let's head back to Assassin Energy. Oh my god. Assassin Energy's tweet. All right. We shared some words, and there was a bit of drama. A bit tacky for some random viewer took a photo of chat and uploaded it with no background information and ruined Assassin Energy's reputation. Which, no one ruined your reputation. You did that to yourself by saying these things in the first place. However, I do apologize. And was caught at a weak moment. I shouldn't give people like that the time of day, let alone his type of engagement for this community. Let alone this type of engagement for his community. Oh, okay. Oh, you're being a sassy shit again. Oh, he just said, like, I shouldn't be giving this person the time of day or giving this dude any popularity. Oh, so you're giving him publicity? It isn't you growing from this controversy? Which is quite an adverse reaction considering something I saw from the comment section of this tweet where someone said, it looks like a 12-year-old without a father figure is running your socials. And then he said, must be doing something right. Grew 1/3 the size of your platform in a month. What? Huh? You're the one talking about publicity. Okay, anyway, let's continue with this tweet. However, oh, here, I read that part. People who do know me and Assassin Energy know this is out of character, and I do apologies, yet again, not for what I said, but for representing my community in a horrible way. So, you aren't sorry for saying it, you're sorry for being a bad person? I mean, I guess I accept that apology, but also, you're still a bad person. Like, what apologies? That wasn't even, like, that didn't cover any bases. You need to be taken out of the game. No baseball is being played here. I also saw a comment in response to Forgot to Pull Out's tweet. I can't say his name with a straight face every time. From a streamer named Papa Doc, who posted a screenshot of more Assassin Energy tweets that are just really bad out of context. Things like, it was us, and the only reason why we asked is because you commented on one of our posts. Don't act high and mighty. You don't care about what your viewers want. You just wanted free product. You were testing if I'd send you some out of free charge. Sorry, bud. Which, what context even justifies this? You're a brand that's meant to sponsor streamers. That's how you grow in success as a brand like that. So, of course you send it to the streamer so they can test it and then promote it to their viewers. What? I mean, there are brands that will send a free sample to a streamer, and then the streamer can still say no to the sponsorship. Because the whole point is, if the streamer thinks it's shit, they're not going to promote it. Like, what? Who's running this account? Do they even understand how brands operate? I mean, clearly not. Like, I don't even know why I'm asking this question. It's clearly very evident this guy does not know what he's doing in the slightest. And eventually, that's just going to kick him in the ass. Clearly, this brand isn't going to grow very far. It seems like they don't really understand how to take criticism, which is something you need to be able to take as a brand. Because if you've ever been on Twitter before, most comments on most brands ever are negative. Because Twitter users have, like, they suffer from lead poisoning, they suffer from brain rot, and any other possible issues they could have. It's just a bad place to be. So thinking that you're just going to make your energy drink for gamers and streamers and not receive any backlash in the slightest is a little naive, and honestly probably is going to end with their brand failing. Because, like, what do they think's gonna happen? Hi, Evan from the future. I actually forgot to add something really important. But first, I want you guys to disregard that I sound like a 30-year-old man that's been chain smoking for 10 years. My cold's progressed, and I feel much worse. But I had to add this in because this is kind of vital information to this story. See, aside from Assassin Energy being a bunch of insecure assholes online, there's been some people commenting on the fact that some of their ingredients are far above the FDA standard. Which is actually something I noticed when I was initially recording this video. You saw me make the comment on their caffeine count. Yeah, apparently most of the ingredients are much too high. And someone called them out on Twitter for a tweet that I can't show you for information I'll give you in a second. And their response to that was, "Ha, you think you got us with that? That's the information from our supplier." Assassin Energy. Who is the supplier giving the ingredients to? Who's selling the ingredients? You nematode. But regardless, not only was that an interesting development where they're actually, you know, developing poison, shout out Stanley, but I went to their Twitter account this morning to find this tweet in reference, and the account is gone. They deleted their account. Allow me to add a third layer to this matrix, if I may, because this is me discovering something while editing the segment I just recorded, because I wanted to go look up on their website to be like, hey, what are my boys up to? How are they doing? Oh, well, they're doing nothing. Their site's gone. They've been incinerated. Yeah, I guess last night was really a bad night for them because they have completely lost their entire brand. They also have been outed for being made on Squarespace, which is funny because I made a joke about their site looking like it was made on Weebly. So I guess we're just figuring out all the answers to our questions today. So I assume what happened was they talked shit and they got hit, and the backlash made them turn off their account, which is truly unfortunate because what you're about to hear in the outro of this video was, man, I'd love to see an Assassin Energy come up. I'd love to see them repair themselves from this brand damage, but no, it looks like they just have brain damage, and their account's now gone. But anyways, let me pass you back to Evan from yesterday, who's going to be naively positive about this brand for just the outro. Anyways, that's really where the situation lies. I don't see much more that can develop from all of this. I'm probably gonna follow Assassin Energy just to see what they do in the future, because honestly, I'd love a come-up story. I'd love for them to, like, learn from their mistakes and try to be better moving forward, but who knows? We can't tell because I cannot be an oracle. I can't tell the future, but you know what I can tell you to do? subscribe and stick around for more. I post videos every single day, so I'd love to catch you in whatever I post next. You can like the video to catch me on your homepage more often, and of course, let me know what you think about the situation in the comments below. I appreciate you guys being here. I can't wait to post whatever's next. I cannot believe we're at 11,000 subscribers now, and I can't wait to see where we go from here. Thank you guys, and as always, adios, arrivederci, goodbye, good night, and don't talk shit about Assassin Energy, apparently.